So what if I told you you could create a transition in Figma that runs multiple animations, but you wouldn't necessarily have to duplicate the content in each frame? In this prototype, one of the moving items isn't duplicated, yet it looks like it is. So how did I do this? Well, let me show you. Go into prototyping mode, choose the second tab, create a noodle to the second frame, change the animation to push, make sure the left arrow is selected, and make sure animate matching layers is checked. Let's leave the ease out at 200 milliseconds. Close it down, go to the second frame, choose the first tab, create a noodle to the first frame, make sure we're using the on tap trigger, navigate to, we're navigating to the profile frame, again we're using push, but we're going to use the right arrow. Make sure the animate matching layers is checked, and we're going to carry on using the ease out of 200 milliseconds. Come over to your layers panel, and we want to make sure that the tab content has a different name. So you can see here, the first frame has tab content 1, and the second frame has tab content 2. But make sure that your tab selector has the same name. So here in frame 1, we've got tab selector, and here in frame 2, we also have tab selector. Notice for each grid of images, there's only one set of images, and I've simply overridden each image for a different image. I haven't had to duplicate this grid in this frame. So how does this work? For frames with matching names, Smart Animate controls the animation. But for frames with different names, the transition that we chose, which in this case was push, gets used instead. And that's how you create different animations without having to create the content in each frame.